So basically, I'm not really prepared to film this, but I am so very ecstatic and excited to have these that I decided, I'm gonna try and do one anyway, because why not? If you haven't already read the title, you'll know what these are soon enough. They are, oof, yes, yes, yes. Ugh. Oof. They are the Gamestop exclusive, as you'll see here, only GameStop, the Gamestop exclusive NECA 1990 Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles figures from the movie, if you don't already know. Unfortunately, only Michelangelo and Donatello. I don't know, the store only had these two. And not even multiple copies. Like, this was it. This was it. I went on a bit of a voyage. Actually, yeah, let me just tell you the story of how I found these guys. So, basically, ever since I'd heard the announcement that these were being made, apart from the San Diego Comic-Con exclusives, I thought, okay, I'll try to pre-order them. As soon as I went to the page, though, where they were, having them up for pre-orders, they were already sold out. But supposedly these things were coming in, for the stores in general, not just for pre-orders. So I thought, like, oh, I'm just gonna hold out for these. And I'm gonna wait. So I saw, of course, later on, videos of people going on toy hunts, finding these, all four of them somehow. They started cropping up. And I watched, like, one or two, maybe, and I started getting a little, like, ugh, come on. They aren't showing up in my own stores. Any of the ones that I've checked. So I eventually started to just not bother, not look, or, do anything like that. Because I'm just like, if I'm gonna keep being bummed out about it, why even bother to look? And then YouTube decided to recommend me every single one of the Toy Hunt Ninja Turtle videos that existed. So eventually I'm just like, okay, I'm gonna genuinely look this time. I'm gonna look online. I'm gonna look in any stores that are within 2 hours of me. No, more like, yeah, within 2 hours of me. Because technically speaking, the place I found these was over an hour away. But I kept checking everywhere, and people kept giving me different information, saying that, oh, it was only for pre-orders, or, one guy was just like, oh no, well, that's over now. And so that, I guess they did have some stuff other than pre-orders, but whatever was there, which was very little stock in general, is just gone now. So, tough. So I decided to take one last shot, and I went over to the very best GameStop I know of. Because I've gone to the one at Penn Station. I've gone to the one at Union Square. Actually, I haven't been to the one in Union Square very recently. Maybe they have them there. I might check some other time. But I went to the largest one, the one that seems to have the most stock and in the most variety. The one in East River Plaza. That one is quite large. It's next to a Target, which is also quite large. And it was fairly close to, or within walking distance of, a different GameStop, which was where the slightly snappy attendant spoke to me about me just not having luck. Whatever. And I found these two. I really didn't expect to, seeing as to how, again, it's a large GameStop. It's fairly popular. But then again, maybe it's because it's not in downtown Manhattan. But yeah, I found these guys. Oh man, I'm super happy to have them. Look at how lifelike they are. It really is like seeing tiny scaled down versions of those the suits. And although it was just these two, I'm lucky to even have found these. Honestly, I don't know. It feels slightly dreamlike that I have these. Now, I won't pour over both of these, but I will just like take a look at one, look over, you know, articulation details a bit more closely than the other. But I'll show you both anyway. So, ooh. I have already cut these open, but I haven't actually looked inside. So let me take a look. Oh, it's me. I'm gonna hide now. It's the sock puppets are real. Right there. Pretty neat, actually. I like the insert. It's a sewer. Very nice. Glossy. Actually, I guess I should just look at the packaging for both of these as well. It's nicely done. If you've seen any videos of the quarter scale Ninja Turtles, because obviously these are scaled down versions of those, the packaging is essentially the same, although I don't recognize the Nickelodeon logo at the top. A little bit odd. But still, they're generally the same, except for the product shots, which are quite nice. A size comparison that I will be using is falling. Yeah, they're not much different. I mean, there are... Oh yeah, Donatello. Donatello and Mikey's are... They have slightly different bios, I suppose. Donatello is the Turtles' resident techno-genius, but make no mistake, he's world-class with the bow staff. This highly detailed action figure stands 6.5 inches tall and features 30 points of articulation, including double elbows and double knees. Very nice. To fully showcase Donatello's mastery of the martial arts. And Michelangelo is the easygoing, free-spirited brother who loves being a turtle and loves his pizza. Same Mikey. But make no mistake, this wise turtle never pays full price for late pizza. Like your style, baby boy. That's true. He was like, it's late. It's for free now. And then, you know, Domino's. This highly detailed action figure stands 6.5 inches tall, features 30 points, including double elbows and double knees. Cowabunga. Very nice. And I'd have to say, these guys actually look, I mean, pretty much almost as good as they do in the product shots. The quarter scale figures do look exactly like they do in the product shots. Make no mistake. Those are excellent. But considering how much smaller these are, that's pretty excellent stuff. I mean, look at that. It's him. It's him. Awesome stuff. Just opening, because there is a twisty tie. Actually, there's not as much sort of security type stuff in here. There just seems to be one twisty tie, and that is it. Everything else is just oh, my phone. Everything else is just covered up with tape. Just, you know, tape. That's really not bad. I don't mind tape all that much. Actually, oh no, some of these pieces are tapes. Some of them are, the Nunchuks in particular are a separate piece of plastic, like a clamshell bit. Alright, well, since that one's fallen out, let's have a look. Wow, you see, I don't really get... I don't get that much of like a wood feeling, but kinda? I don't know. Interesting. Man, the detailing is quite nice on these. Don't get me wrong. Now, let's try and see if we can pull this guy out. Actually, first, wire. And there goes the other nunchuck. Oh man, the feet. The foot. Around. You know, for Donatello, I'm probably gonna have to like cut or jump cut or something too when I actually remove him from the package. Because, yikes. Sorry it's taking me this long. Alright. Let's have a look. Wow. Sorry, it's like, let's have a look, and I show you nothing. But, my goodness. I'm sorry if the light is glaring, but, man. he is like a piece of art. Oh my god. Wow. Is there like a bit of shine to his eyes? I know that the quarter scale figures have that. Oh. I know the quarter scale figures have that, but I didn't actually know these figures have that too. Wow. Beautiful paint job. There's like a wash done. I mean, I've seen Emgo's review on the San Diego Comic-Con versions, which are not much different from these. The difference is that I guess they come with more accessories, but there's not much else. But yeah, wow, wash done over them. Bits for the spots. Bits for that piece in the middle. It looks shiny and like kind of organ-like. Very fascinating. Oh my god. It's lifelike to the point of slight creepiness, I have to admit. That's just fantastic. The silver, and the texture is quite nice too. It feels quite leathery, much like a turtle. Paintwork is a little odd, I think. I don't know, the orange bits, I don't know, it's just like sudden streaks of color. I'm not sure what that's about. I don't know, it could be maybe that was in the movie, but I don't remember that. And I don't believe Donatello's gear is the same, as far as I've seen in the box, but yeah, man. Gorgeous stuff. Now, I don't remember much from Emgo's review. Again, it was back in the summer, but I believe, I mean, in spite of the fact that they are double jointed elbows, I believe they only go up to about a 90. If you force it. Yeah. Only about a 90-degree angle, but really that's not bad, considering this piece. It's like a soft, almost rubbery type of plastic. Not quite, but close. Close. I'm just busy ogling this guy. Let me see. This appears to be a ball joint, but it could be limited. Oh no. Wow. That's really good range. Goodness. Oh. It's lovely. Oh man, the one thing I think I would want in general, not just, oh man, you can even see the tongue. It's not completely painted in, unfortunately, but really, how much could you possibly get done with something this small? Yeah, just a bit of overspray on the white, but other than that, it's lovely, man. I wish I could reach in there with a paintbrush, but no one's really gonna notice it. So yeah, let me see. I don't remember if there was. Yes, this is loose for a reason. I believe there might be. Was there an ab crunch in here? I can't quite tell in here. It's possible. No backbend, of course. This bit is hard. But man, just busy looking at all the painted detail on this, because man, even the veins, you know, man, NECA makes amazing things. Honestly, I wish I bought more of their stuff, but the thing is, though, all their stuff is out of scale. Like, for example, this stuff is out of scale. Let me just fix him Deadpool. I mean, maybe, actually, no, they were just about this big in the movie, weren't they? They were a little bit bigger than humans, regular humans, I mean. No, this could probably fit. Alright. I see ya. Okay. I'll think about it. But most of their stuff is 7-inch scale, 8-inch scale, or quarter-inch scale sometimes. Like the previous versions of these. And I just really don't know where to fit them. Slight loose legs. But yeah, I own their Weird Al, as I've pointed out before. Actually, let me bring Weird Al in here. Hold on a sec. So anyway, here he is. Oh, he's dropping. He's not doing good. Yeah, he's got a loose ankle. So that's one thing that I feel like maybe is a consistent thing with these figures in general, with NECA. I believe that they all kind of have looseness in the joints in some way, place, or another. And man, that is really not to scale. I don't remember the turtles being smaller than any regular adults. I always remembered them being a little bigger. But maybe it's because I was too small. I don't know. But they're buddies now. Isn't that cool? Very nice. He looks a little dead inside, so I'm just gonna move him. Oh, no. Ow, what have you done? Al sabotaged me. How could he? How dare he? But yeah, it reminds me a bit of some of the McFarlane toys as well. I've bought a couple before, but they've all had similar problems. You know, pieces would immediately pop off as soon as I would try and put them on, or move them around, or move limbs and things like that. They would just fall apart on me. And it's similar in how the sculpts are amazing, the paintwork is beautiful. They look amazing when they're just standing still, but not to be played with. But this, however, actually feels a lot sturdier than, for example, Weird Al. Weird Al does feel like he's going to fall at any moment, and I have to lean him back against a wall. And I can't really have him in anything elaborate. I mean, it's not like you can put NECA toys in elaborate poses, but you can at least, for example, let me just spread leg and just, you know, like that or something. This doesn't feel like it's gonna lean back and fall, in spite of the fact that I have his feet all weird. This is actually sturdy, so definitely, honestly, more than worth the money you will pay for him, as long as you don't pay scalpers. Which I really don't want anyone to do, and I don't want to do, because these things should be available to the public, not just for people who pre-ordered during that minuscule window of time. But anyway, speaking of pieces that move, there does seem to be like a thigh cut on the inside. See? Slight, what it appears to be like a hinge joint or a ball. I don't know, it works something similar to a ball joint, but I know it's hinges. So, thigh swivel. Swivels very far, actually. I guess it is a ball joint. And of course, these pieces are leathery and soft. So, oh man, inside there, it's lovely. Out, far, back. Not that far, but it's alright. It does enough. And let me see the split. I'm gonna really go for it. Yeah. Wow. Wow, that is good. Alright. We can do some acrobatics. Pretty neat, pretty neat. And apparently the box says double jointed knees as well, but I'm gonna guess they only go to about 90, about as much as the arms. Oh no. No, about 90. I was gonna say they go a little further, but nah. But that's okay. That is honestly about as much as I would need, personally. Yeah. Little bit of looseness in the legs. Not sure how I could remedy that, because I don't want to ruin this. But oh well. Just a hinge? No, I felt like there was, yeah. Forward and back. Good tilt. Is it a ball joint? It feels something like a ball joint, but I wouldn't really know. And, yeah. Not quite anything at the waist, really. But the body does seem independent of the shell. Interesting. I would want to see how these were constructed. and which pieces are separate, which are not. I don't know, just for curiosity's sake. These are very, very nice. But yeah, and now if you didn't already see, this guy's a separate bandana bit on it, which I guess gives it a different effect, because I remember the quarter scale figures had, you know, also these ends for their bandanas, but those were like cloth on a wire, I think. That way they were just, you know, posable by themselves, and you could just, you know, do whatever you wanted with them. Of course, you can't really replicate that on such a small scale. So let me just take out the other bits too. Might as well. And man, already almost at half, more or less, no, not half an hour really, 20-something, 20-ish minutes. But yeah, so let me see. You can, yeah, you can twist this around. Do what you want. That's quite nice. And pop this out of your head. Sorry, Mikey. Hey, sorry there, Mikey. Put this in. Wait a minute. Now, I do wonder, for anyone who's been hunting these, have you found, like, all of them? Because I've seen other videos where people have managed to find just all of them in the store, and I would like to know how. Because, again, I've only had luck with this particular store, because it's a good store. And it's quite large compared to most of the places here. But, yeah, I mean, honestly, just let me know, just tell me. Because I would like to know what it's like in other parts of the world outside of my little bubble here, where there's like virtually no real estate space. They hinge. I did not know that. I thought they were just swivels. Oh, and there's a swivel here. You know what? I didn't go over the arms completely. Yes, there is a double hinge, but yes, there. Oh no, there's no bicep cut here. Oh well. But yeah, he's turn around. Go out about this much. Oh, but he's. Can they lean a little? Slightly, it seems. Interesting. And of course, this goes out to about 90, and the hinge up and down. Nice. But yeah, this looks quite nice. Kind of like it's blown in the wind. Pretty neat. Now, let me see. Where were those other things? So, here is one of those things. Little pies. Painted pretty nicely. It doesn't look as realistic as, for example, the figure does. And there's like a splotch of red paint. Do you see that? I mean, again, obviously QC issues as minor as these are not really worth bellyaching about. But still, I'm just gonna point them out because, you know, I'm dumb. But yeah. Now the hands seem to be, quite pliable, so let me just force that in there. There we go. Now Mikey can have, even textured on the bottom. Nice. Mikey can have his little piece. He can go. It's good. That's not how he sounds, I swear. And it's been a long day. Stuff has been happening. When is it not, though? Oh well. And I just realized some of you might be concerned about the fact that I'm pointing out real locations in New York that I've been hunting for these things. You might be like, oh no, you're revealing your secret identity. But no, it's fine. New York is literally a maze. If you don't know it inside and out, you will get lost. I guarantee it. So it's fine. Also, none of those places are actually near where I live in real life. So it's fine. You don't gotta worry about it. None. Nunchuks. Now I'm just gonna show one pair because I don't know where the other pair went. but he can hold them just fine. And these are not posable, but I don't think the quarter scale ones were posable either. So yeah, they're just on like a little string. They've got a good weight to them, and you can hold them just fine, and they look quite realistic. I would say there's no sort of wood grain, but I don't think that these were ever meant to have or ever did have a wood grain. They were more they were smoother in the film. They were like glossy, that sort of thing. So yeah, and that makes sense. I've seen nunchucks like these in other places, in like taekwondo class areas and such, where they would train you how to use nunchucks. So that's pretty neat. And really the final accessory we'd have here, at least for Mikey, are these little thumbs up hands. And they've got the same amount of detail as the others, of course. But yeah, same leathery texture and such, and you get two, which is neat. So we just give me your hands. Give me your hands, Mikey. Mikey, give me your hands. There we go. Now he is handless. You know what? I'm just going to show you one, because the other hand will not cooperate, and I don't want to take all that long. So, go. Just a peg, socket, and I guess a little bit tough to put in and take out, but not a super big deal, and considering how tight of a fit it is, it's fine. Yeah! That is so cool! Oh my god, I love these things. I'm so happy I found them. Oh, dude, it's so cool. It's like having them in your room, comforting you, and saying, it's okay, dude. You're gonna be fine. And that's nice, and I like that. So, after a few seconds, I will have removed Donatello from his box to be able to show you what he is like. So, whoop, and you. Nice. Very, very nice. Now, one thing I have noticed while I have been opening this guy up, this doesn't want to twist around or anything. I tried twisting it all the way around just to sit on the other side, but I realized that no, that is not actually the piece moving. It's just me bending and manipulating the plastic so that it sits on the other side. And that worries me, because it's been painted over. I don't really see stress marks, but I'm still scared. This is very soft plastic, and I don't want it to break already. I just took it out of the package now. Oh, that's quite nice. Bits to stick the staff in. Very nice. Also, yeah, that is one thing I noticed. Hold on. Let me just, you take a breather there, Donnie. I know. It's been a while. I don't really see places to put the nunchucks. I suppose on the sides there. But, I mean, unlike Donnie, you know, he has clearly indicated parts to put the bow staff in. Mikey doesn't quite appear to. But honestly, that's not awful. So yeah, as far as I've seen, Donnie here has pretty much the exact same articulation. But they have different body sculpts, which is very nice, of course. I do like me a turtle with a unique body sculpt, so that's nice. So yeah, see, they're quite unique. I like that. Again, makes it worth it all the more. And again, not very different, but worth noting. This is a different piece for the bandana, and again, I'm scared of this bending and breaking, so I'm not gonna remove it for now. Oof, man, that worries me a little. I'm not sure if I should take heed to that, but oh well. These are what came with Donnie. 2 of these. And I'm going to assume that basically the same stuff that we got in the San Diego, or that some people got in the San Diego version, are going to be here. Just because all of them included the same, all of these pieces, you know. To oh well, not these, 2 of the thumbs up, 2 of these, 2, I think 2 pointing fingers, like not just this, but, or, no, I guess these are pointing fingers. I thought this would be like a pizza holding thing, maybe like a ninja star throwing hand, but no, I guess these are pointing fingers. But yeah, they all came with a few pairs of thumbs up and pointing pizza holding fingers, hands, things. But of course, they are interchangeable. They do have the same amounts of paint, all that good stuff. So let me move you guys back. Oh man, I love these guys so much. I'm so glad to at least have 2 of them. They look amazing and spectacular, and God, thank you, NECA, for making these. Seriously, they're works of art. You know, if people haven't already mentioned that, I want to mention it. Because it's good stuff. And, you know, obviously, some people aren't able to afford or don't really want to have ginormous quarter scale versions of these. Because it's a little too much in terms of scale, in terms of money. But these are beautiful, and they're amazing, and they're good. They're good for the home. So yeah, here's Deadpool once again. Let me think. Let me see here. Here is Beachcomber to get a general sense of scale. Just move him. This thing over here. Who else? I mean, I guess just for the sake of the scale. Oh no. You're just standing properly then. Of course, that's not gonna fit with them or with Beachcomber. But oh well, it's just to show you. And the box points it out as well, 6.5 inches. So not much bigger than just a regular 6-inch figure. Not sure if they're meant to scale with 7-inch figures. Again, I'm gonna have to look up what their scale is after this video is filmed or put up. But you know, I don't know. I think I'll fit these. I'll fit them in anyway, just because they're cool, man. I don't know. I love them so much. Now, here just for for another comparison. These are the latest figures I have, which isn't saying all that much, but you know, they're the figures from the last Turtles series, the 2012 ones. So yeah, you know, obviously a little too tall, and scooch them. Let me actually scooch them forward a little tiny bit. See, they're standing way behind them. There we go. That's a little better. Yeah, I like that. And yeah, one final comparison. I will have to move the computer back even more now. I will probably have to hold it and with one hand. There we go. Yay! They're like matrushkas. Very nice. And yeah, I bought these at Comic-Con, at the latest Comic-Con anyway. Not San Diego, New York, of course. And I fitted them with some of Donnie's weapons here, because they came with a bunch originally. So yeah, I got another bow staff for him. I took Donnie's, you know, like three-piece staff, painted it with some silver, put some Mod Podge over it, and gave it to Mikey, because that's the closest thing to Nunchuks he's gonna have. So yeah, these were the NECA oh man, the NECA 1990 movie, Ninja Turtles. Donnie and Mikey, at least. And I love them so much. And man, I'm gonna keep messing around with these guys because they look amazing. I don't have anything nearly as realistic as these guys, but they're just so dang cool. So anyway, yeah, that will be it. Love you all, and I do hope this video has been a victory for you, as it is for me. Bye.